looks like agents are starting to get checked in. I haven't seen anybody that I know yet, but there's a lot of people here from EXP. And I, by nature, am a networker, kind of a schmoozer, so as soon as I start to see people, I'm going to start shaking hands, making some connections, and that's why I'm here. Not necessarily for the education piece, but to network with people, to form deeper relationships with agents all around the country so that we can work together. So, agents are here for a couple of different reasons. Number one, they want to learn more about how to build their business. What are trends right now? What trends are working and all that. So they go to these vendors to learn things, but then, you know, they need time to rest. They sit down at these tables, they network. So sometimes they'll go mastermind on the side and they'll compare notes. So like what Jim and I will probably do while we're here is I'll go to one class, I'll learn something from a top agent around the country. He'll go to another class and learn something, and we'll come back and compare notes. Like we'll talk about the high points and the top stuff that we learned while we're here.
Where are we going?
The Strip, out to the Strip. Gonna go see what all Las Vegas has to offer. Shoot it in front of this thing, Max. My crew, we're doing a video podcast, and what we want to do is we want to talk to agents like you to talk about what you're doing in your business, how you're adapting and how you're growing so other agents can adapt and grow too. The person in that market. So you got Aaron Smith up in Indianapolis, and you've got a coach who basically coaches all the agents around the country. They do like a Zoom call. And it's like, hey, let's talk about what content to create this week. What's the biggest questions on buyers and sellers' minds today? And then they're writing down notes, and they're like, okay, what content am I going to create? Where am I going to do it? Who am I going to interview on this thing? So I'm going to ask them if they have the ability to go over to one of those pods and shoot a little content. Like ask them some questions. We can go ahead and get them on camera to talk about it, real estate investor stuff. But I want to find out first, like, you know, is now a good time? And I'll be asking questions about what can investors expect? Why would an agent across the country want to be a Bigger Pockets Pro member, kind of thing? We're going to head to the YouTube class mainly because that's probably our biggest opportunity. We do a lot on social media. We get a lot of engagement on social media, but our YouTube following lacks a little bit. So I want to see what other agents are doing. I want to see what those who are doing it at a high level can offer us. And I want you guys to be there as part of the marketing team because that matters. Maybe it'll help shift our YouTube strategy.
So my name is Levi Lassick. I have a business partner, Travis Plum. So started a YouTube channel. In 2020, we sold 0 homes. In Q1 of 2021, sold 0 homes. So I had to also ask myself, where's the gap in the market? If there's a way to get into real estate, how am I going to compete in Dallas, Texas with people that have been agents for 10, 15, 20 years? Some of the biggest brokers are in Dallas, Texas. I see their signs everywhere. How am I going to compete with them?
So you've got over 17,000 YouTube subscribers. Yep. First of all, how did you get that following in under 2 years? And how are you turning views into phone calls? What's the call to action?
Yep. So, I mean, the subscribers is, it's organic. So, I mean, I think being searchable, the thing is now, it took us about a year to be a searchable or a featured channel. So now if people search living in Dallas, Texas, like our channel will pop up as a preferred channel. So that takes probably, at least in what we found, a year to do that, because you got to have the content in the library to do that. I think just for us, I can say the subscriber count is very consistent. It's usually between 25 to 35 a day is what we see on subscribers. But it didn't start out that way. But the thing is that the reason we turn views or turn that into calls is because I had a plan from the very beginning. So this is the thing, is before you make videos, have an understanding about how do you want to make that video. What do you want to have a call to action? You want to let people know there's a difference between being salesy and also letting people know that you sell real estate.
We'll start shooting content. Right on. Probably going to be in the back where those white van shells are.
Yeah.
You want to shoot?
Yeah. Well, hey, if it's live right now, I saw it.
It's
thumbing me up.
It's
All right, that's good enough. Hey, I saw this guy's video on EXPCON site and on the workplace, and I was like, I'm looking for that shirt, and when I find that shirt, I'm definitely saying hi to this guy.
And we recorded the video because we were looking for you.
See,
we found each other.
That was the idea of it. Awesome, man.
Awesome.
No, nice to meet you.
What's your biggest aha moment so far here at EXP?
Well, so far here at EXP is leverage since I've been over here. Is just leverage, but it's funny because I come from a wrestling background in my life, and leverage is also the most important thing for wrestling.
That's right. Get the upper hand.
So it matched perfectly. But leverage, man, leverage.
Awesome. What's your name? Where are you from?
Joey Clark, Minnesota.
Joey Clark from Minnesota, guys, right here.
Exceeding Expectations real estate team up in Minnesota. If you're up in that area, check us out and hit me up on Workplace.
Awesome. Thanks, brother.
Minnesota.
What did we film earlier and what just happened?
Yeah, so essentially what we did earlier is we shot a very quick video from a cell phone that told other agents that we're here at EXPCON and we want to network with them and find out what they're doing to adapt to the real estate market, what they're doing to connect with their clients, and how other agents can learn from them. We boosted an ad or sponsored an ad through Facebook and Instagram, and I've gotten 10 responses in less than 2 hours of agents who want to share their story. And I went in, responded to one. We just set up an interview with an agent out of, let's call it Indianapolis, and learned about how she's part-time and how she balances her time. So that's what we did. We created a local ad that agents who were here could engage with us, and it was very targeted, very specific. So look forward to connecting with more agents because we did that. Pretty cool.